My drug of choice was cocaine. The truth is, I loved it, but it's such a terrible thing for you. You will throw your life away for it, and you won't even notice it until it's too late. And that's exactly what I did, but I brought myself back on track.
Maniacs for life. I'm here with Caleb.
It's nice to be here. It's a nice day. It's a beautiful day.
So, Caleb, I want the viewers to know more about yourself. Where are you from?
Born and raised Fort Worth, Texas. I lived in Florida for a little bit as a kid, but that was really it. I'm from here. Been through a lot, but I've overcome a lot too.
You become a lot too.
Overcome a lot.
Oh, overcome a lot. Okay. So, the main reason why we're here today is so that we can help out other individuals who go through a hard time. And I know you, off camera, we've talked a lot about your past. And whatever you want to share here today, that's awesome. There's no gun to your head or anything like that. So, I want to start off with the dirt. Because as a seed, we need some dirt on us so that we can grow into a beautiful flower. That's with anyone, no matter what it is. I'm curious as to know, Caleb, what is your dirt? What did you have to go through to become who you are today, to overcome the bad that you went through, to understand what good is? I'd like to ask you just, what's some dirt you've been through?
Some dirt I've been through is my mother's death, addiction, and depression. Those are the three main heavy things that I've been through, that I've overcome and became better with.
So how did you overcome any one of those hard struggles that you want to talk about?
Really, it took me a long time, and it's gonna take a long time to overcome things like that, but like, just working on myself, keeping positive people around me and positive figures, doing active things, positive things to keep my mind going and stimulated, not just down in the dumps, sad and stuff. It helps a lot to I don't know how to say this. Working on myself and having positive figures and energy around me, keeping my mind stimulated just so I can stay out of that sad, depressive state. And you're just constantly thinking and you're stuck in your thoughts and there's nothing you can do.
So whenever you got past the darkness, what hobbies, what activities, who were the people who surrounded you whenever you were going through something bad and you said, you know what, I just don't want to do that anymore. Let me go towards the good.
Skating was one of my hobbies.
Skating.
Him, can't see him, but he helped a lot.
Oh, yo. We have Guts in the background.
Angelo helped. Everybody here was a huge part of my overcoming my addiction and a lot of my depression. You for sure.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. It really does.
Yeah.
Caleb, whenever I first met Caleb, still today, you're still an amazing individual. Whenever I met you, you were an amazing individual. You were going through a lot harder things back then too. And you also looked a lot different.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about something and this might be a sensitive subject to you, but you are one person that I've met who has really, really grown. I've met a lot of people who go through a lot of terrible things doing this, but you have really grown in such an amazing way. And I just want to say it for right now, I'm so proud of you in that way. When I met Caleb, he had red spots all over his arms, his face. His hair was all over the place, and he looked, he looked a lot older for his age. And that's something that just happens whenever the poison's trying to get out your system. It kind of goes to the weak spots, and your face is that, your arms are that. And no matter how he looked, I still loved him. Still an amazing individual, still with eyes that have good and pain and understand what it's like to go through it. But if you look at him today, his skin is really healed. His hair, it's fluffy. All right, I'm just so proud of that because, if at one point you would have decided to go a different path, then we probably wouldn't even be here talking today. You would probably be up in heaven, and that's a reality, and just the fact that I've seen you grown, that's awesome. What was, besides skateboarding, I want to talk about the individuals that you had around you. You said it was hard for you because your mother wasn't there. Who was there for you?
Some of my family was there for me, but it was mainly friends that were there for me because I try to keep it away from my family.
I see it, yeah.
But people like Guts always told me to stay away from the bad stuff. Always kept me gave me positive messages.
Guts. I love that. he's here.
You always gave me positive messages. You always kept me away from the bad stuff. You show me even today, you show me a different way to see life, a different perspective, a way that I can get I can see a point, more of a point.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say I'm Guts. I was actually going through recovery right whenever I met him. I think it was 6 months in, maybe. So, being able to, give him advice, I feel kind of helped me push through my situation. And, like he said before, very proud of you, bro. I saw you down bad, bro. No disrespect, because I was there, too. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to see you, looking healthy, bro. Got the shave, bro. Looking mad young.
Healthy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it all hype, but yeah, bro. As somebody who was exactly in that point, a little over a year ago, it takes a fucking lot to come out of a serious drug addiction.
I'm curious. What was the substance that was your poison?
Oh, my drug of choice was cocaine.
Cocaine, okay. Why?
The truth is, I loved it, but it's such a terrible thing for you. You will throw your life away for it, and you won't even notice it until it's too late. And that's exactly what I did, but I brought myself back on track.
You know, it's funny, life has this thing where no matter how far away from the path that you get, you always find yourself heading right back on it. And it's kind of like a destiny thing, but at the same time, if you don't fix yourself, you're not gonna truly see the beauty that is in life. You know, and part of that beauty is going through something bad so that you can overcome it, say that you overcame it, and not only say that you overcame it, build up from it. Be someone who everyone around you is so proud of you. And just like you are today, that's awesome. What do you have next in your life? What are you doing for this future?
I'm planning to go work and make a lot of money, help my family, go work in the oil fields and get better at skating. I plan to go to medical school once I make the money.
What's your dream?
Build cars for people that people like.
That's different than medical school.
Yeah, it is, but I don't gotta go to school for, well, I do, but you know what I mean?
Build cars. You should focus on your dreams a lot, because a lot of, especially you have such a story behind you. I would say with that story, you should build it to say, I started really living the dream. And your dream, what you're doing next is medical school, but, if you really want to build cars, I'm not saying to just one or the other. You can definitely do both, but, we don't have a lot of time on this planet. So, especially if you really want to, if that's what makes you happy, and you feel like you can actually provide a service for someone to have wealth for yourself, then I think that's awesome. And that's just my opinion. That's my 2 cents on it. You can go and say, oh, whatever. But that's my part about that.
You don't even have to for the mechanic shit, bro. You don't even gotta go to school for that. It's all on the internet, bro. And that's something that everybody out there that's young should know. You can learn a lot of the shit that you want to know on the internet. If you want to get into computers or mechanic shit, everything is literally on the internet. Google it.
Because you was talking about Googling up everything. Did you ever Google, okay, how do I feel better? How do I stop these bad habits?
I mean, it's not wrong. I use Google a lot. I use Google.
Yeah, it's not wrong at all. Use Google. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. But,
yeah, I thought I was dying legitimately from withdrawals and everything. Probably without the internet, I don't know if I'd still be here, because the withdrawals had me really depressed. I thought I was dying. I didn't know what was wrong with me, but Google helped me.
Google helped you. Okay, Google. We gotta thank Google.
We all have Googled how to get off drugs. What do withdrawals feel like?
Yeah,
So,
Is that okay? Whenever you were going through those hard times, and you say Google saved you because you were looking up, okay, like what is this normal to like be feeling this way? Because you said you had guts around you, you had some family. Whenever you were alone, what was it like?
It was horrible. All it was cravings, just depression. I would have sleep paralysis. I would have nightmares. Addiction's not worth it. You may have fun in the beginning, but in the end, you're gonna fucking regret it if you make it to the end.
I think you should live life with no regrets, but learn from your lessons and take accountability for whatever bad you've done.
Yeah.
But understand that it's not the worst thing in the world, okay? We're all human. That means the worst person that's ever done the worst thing ever was also human, and guess what? You're human too. So, at the same time, it's a polarity thing. You know, there's good and bad, and you got to learn how to use it to your advantage. And I'm happy that you learned how to use it too, especially coming from where you are and the places that you've been, that you're here today. What are you a reader?
Yeah, I read a lot actually. Well, not a lot, but I read. Recently I've been reading You Are a Badass. Or You Are a Badass.
Yo, okay, I gotta get out of here. One thing, you guys need to be paying attention. You guys need to be getting your information from non-biased sources. And form your own fucking opinion. Don't make anybody pick the right or the left. What the fuck do you believe in? That's what you need to be paying attention to. And, don't do drugs. Safe drugs, safe sex. Get money. Don't fight people. Be nice to everybody because you don't know what motherfuckers is going through, bro. A lot of people up here are going through a lot, and you wouldn't know it if you asked them. So be nice to everybody that you come across because you don't know. That one good compliment that you give some random person could save their life. All right, I'm out.
Alright, bro. Be safe.
Be safe. Later, Angelo. That was good what he said. Because that... Do you feel like anyone's ever given you a good compliment one day and then you feel like it just saved your life? Like...
Not necessarily a compliment, but a good
yeah,
conversation.
not a compliment, but like, yeah, something that you learned from. And what was it? What was that moment?
I was feeling really down about my mama. I was probably about 13. She passed when I was 12. I saw no point to anything. I hadn't seen two of my little brothers in a year. I was being abused by my dad. And my granny sat down and had a talk with me one day, and it kind of changed everything for me. I don't know if I'd still be here without that talk.
That's very sweet. How's your grandma now?
She's struggling with depression.
Struggling with depression. When was the last time you saw her?
Today. I live with her.
Today? Oh, you live with her? Okay.
For now.
For now. Yeah, get your grind going.
Yeah.
But you should definitely spend more time with her. See what's going on with her and everything in life. You know what? Here, I'm going to give you this.
Really?
Yes, because... Y'all probably can't see this, but if you go to maniacsforlife.com, you can get one of these. It says Stop Suicide, and it's a bracelet. It's eco-friendly. It's made with cotton. Here you go. You were talking about your bracelets earlier, how you didn't, but here you go. Now you got another bracelet to add to those.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. It's, keep it.
I'm going to advertise for sure.
Advertise, so it's, I don't know, and...
Nah, bro, thank you.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, and even if you want to give that away, I won't be mad. So you can just give it away. I just ask that you give it away to someone that you have a good conversation with and be like, hey, you know what? I feel like you deserve this, and give that to them. Have you ever personally saved anyone else's life in that sense of what you gave them a conversation, and then they later told you, you know what? That really helped me out.
Not necessarily save someone's life, but I've definitely had some good conversations that have changed things.
You never know. You might have saved their life too, because we.
I got a
Something.
dip.
Oh, you good, bro. You good. Hey, it was great. Thank you.
Yes, bro. I appreciate it.
And I hope that you learn from this and probably not go about that same path that he did, but learn from it, understand from it. And maybe the next time you see someone around you who might be going through something similar, you open up to them, you help them out. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. And always remember that when life sucks, smile.